Welcome to Tea with Lilybet. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I recently went through a process of decluttering my current dinnerware and replacing it with more modern, minimally styled pieces. After making such a big change, I want to spend some time today reorganizing my kitchen. And because I did get those Interlude glasses, it's probably time to declutter my glassware cupboard as well. I'm actually thinking about moving the plates from up here into this lower cupboard. So let's have a look and see where they might go. At the moment, I've got pans and some kitchen items like my colander and mixing bowl and bits and pieces in this second drawer. In this third drawer, I have a fry pan that I don't use that often and a number of lids and accessories. And then down here, I've got some more pots. I've actually ordered another saucepan to replace this one because that's really done for. And then underneath the stove, I've got these baking dishes. I used to use this blue cast iron baking dish all the time. But since moving in here, I bought this air fryer and it has literally changed my life. I use it all the time and I haven't been using my oven. I mainly use my stove for steaming and boiling vegetables or cooking breakfast. And everything else gets cooked in the air fryer. I can probably move these pans to a less prominent position, maybe in one of the higher cupboards. And then I'll be able to shuffle some of these things into this drawer and make room for the dishes. And these kitchen items I access every single day. I was thinking because they're lightweight, they'll probably do really well up here on this bottom shelf. So I'm going to start shuffling things around and see how I can best reorganize these spaces so that I don't have to bend down as much and everything that I use on a regular basis is at my fingertips. Let's get started.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. To your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
So the next thing I want to do before committing to putting my dishes in that drawer is just to test them out. And then I want to put down a liner so that they don't slip. But let's just see if they fit in that top drawer because I think that's going to be the most convenient place to keep them.
You can do better, I dare you to be
down. Oh, I just have to be careful about pulling them in and out. I love that. So I think the next drawer down is going to need to be my fry pan. Well, actually, it's my crepe pan. So I use that just about every day. And I'm thinking, as much as I like this pan down here, I do use it a little bit more than I use that big pan. So let's bring this up. It's pretty good. I did find this mixing bowl that I had at the top of my pantry, and I do like to use it from time to time. So I'm going to put it in here for now and see how that goes. I would love to line all of these drawers, but I've run out of liner, so I'll have to do that another day. Maybe this goes further down too. It's down here. That goes well with the mixing bowl, and this one can go up higher. And then I have one more pan coming to replace the little pouring pan, and that will fit nicely in this spot. So I need to find a spot for these guys, and I think I know just the place. When I installed all these drawers in my pantry cupboard, I left these two shelves here untouched because there's very little point in having drawers here, and I had this platter that I wanted to store. But I also got them to leave this extra shelf. I'm going to move this and add one more shelf, and then I'll be able to put more things in this area. Before I move it, I'm just going to give it a wipe because it'll be a bit high to wipe it once it's moved. There is a will, people, there is a way. Okay, so let's wipe this bottom one. Probably going to be decluttering this platter, but it's going to go up here for now. And then the cast iron pan is going to go into here. And the smaller one fits beautifully there. This one can actually go down to the end. And I've got a little bit more room for another platter if I need to. And this guy is also going to need to get a home. Do that later. Let's have a look at what I've got in here now. I was thinking about lowering this shelf here to the next rung down so that I can put a few things on there and be able to reach a little bit more easily. So let's take everything out of there. I cannot emphasize enough how great it is to have adjustable shelves in the kitchen. Now, this isn't everything that's going to be on the shelf because I've got 2 more mugs coming, and eventually I might get something else in this Taika range. But I think for now, we'll leave it like this. And then I've got my little accent bowls. I've got these 2 that I want to separate out so I can see them both. And my little milk jug, all within reach. This is my little dish for tea bags. I've got some new ones coming, but I'm using that one for now. And then the tea cozy. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one or not. It will depend on what teapot I end up going with. So I'll put it at the back there for now. That leaves these guys here, which I've got some plans for. I haven't decided yet whether these ones are staying permanently, but they need a home for now. So they could either go up on that shelf up there, or perhaps they can go over here. I think here for now. So I can still reach them. So now we've got this cupboard above the sink, and there are quite a few things that I'm not going to be keeping from this cupboard. The main thing I want to do is declutter the glasses that I don't use, and bring some of the items from the second shelf down so I can access them a little bit more easily. I definitely want to reduce the number of tumblers I have, and there are some things that don't even belong in this cupboard that I need to relocate. And I'd love to bring the highball and wine glasses down onto the lower shelf. Let's start by getting everything down, and then I can have a look at each piece. When it's all on the bench top like this, I realize how much stuff I had in that cupboard. The next thing I want to do is grab everything I definitely know I don't want and put it on the dining room table.
Like 100 years ago.
This La Roche set is beautiful, but it is quite heavy and bulky, and I haven't been using it very much lately, so it's time to let it go. And this is the glassware that I'm keeping. These 2 stemless wine glasses, 4 of these Italy tumblers, 2 crystal highball glasses, a selection of wine and champagne glasses which will probably be replaced at some stage. And these 4 ceramic tumblers which I'm moving from the tea cupboard to live with the glasses because I've discovered that I really enjoy drinking water out of them. Some of the glassware on the higher shelves got a bit dusty and grimy, so I'm going to give them a wash before I put them away. If you've made it this far in the video, please give me a teapot or wine glass emoji to let me know that you're still with me.
Time is a thief. It works fast when you look away. What I'd give to go back there, those summer days.
I'm going to need to change the shelf height to accommodate the wine glasses for that bottom shelf.
The smell of rain on the pavement brings me to that afternoon. The way you left in the pouring rain. Time is a thief. It works fast when you look away. What I'd give to go back there. It was you and me. Don't you know we had it all those summer days. Those summer days.
I also have these 2 spice racks that I need to declutter. I'm going to have to do something with all of this until I can either sell it or let it go. So I'm going to put it into my top drawer of my utility cupboard. Storing these items in this drawer will make it much easier for me to access them when I'm ready to photograph and sell them or give them away. This one can go there. Maybe this can go here. Go in here. That's not going to fit. Oh yes, it does. Yay. You. Yes, you fit as well. Should be able to fit. And then these 3 items are just going to go into the hard rubbish. So I'll put them by the door. So I just need to find a home for these little items and I'll be home free. These are parts of my blender. So I wouldn't mind putting them close by the blender. This one, it goes with my other containers in the pantry, the bottom drawer. And these ones are empty as well, so I'll be able to make use of these. I need to do one final adjustment of this cupboard shelf so I can put those blender attachments within easy reach. And now all the other items can go back on the shelf. This definitely needs to be sorted out. I am planning to do a full declutter of my pantry, so for now I'm just going to give this drawer a quick tidy up and then I'll reorganize it properly when I do that declutter. Very old oven mitt that really does need to be replaced, but it needs to go somewhere in the meantime. The last task that I want to do for the day is to rearrange the countertop a little bit, especially in that corner over there. It just feels a bit jumbled, and I want to bring my tea canister back over to where the kettle is and just make it all a little bit more functional. I'm hoping that having moved the soda stream over to where the espresso machine is and clearing this area a little bit will help me to be able to use the air fryer more efficiently and not have to move things every time I'm working in this area. I just want to do a final tidy up and then we'll have a good look at the results of this kitchen declutter and reorganization. And a few days later, my replacement pan arrived, and I think it's going to be a useful addition to my kitchen. I hope that you enjoyed this kitchen declutter and reorganization. If you did enjoy this video, you'd be helping me out a lot if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to welcome you to this channel. So thank you very much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.